Day 52 of my carnivore life. I got my blood work back, 500 euros. I did everything. I do have my MRT back from my liver, my pancreas, and my gallbladder. So, yeah, let's go and dive into it because I don't know what's going on. And yeah, I'm so sorry for that, but I'm lazy now to feel free to be entertained by Netflix. Oh, Finn, my dog is biting me. Um, my MRT looks good. I did the gallbladder, the pancreas, and the liver because I do have the pain over here since 1 year. So I'm really confused because everything looks normal, and I do have the feeling they something's wrong and they didn't look into it. So I want to have a second opinion and just put the because I did have the same thing once with the MRT and they didn't find anything. And then my MS doctor looked into the pictures and she showed me and she said, how did they miss that? It's so big. So that's why I'm always a little bit scared of, wrong diagnosis. And it's why I always want to have a second opinion. Because I do have pain for 1 year now here and it's so painful and it's impossible. I went to everything and everybody and the only thing that is left is actually to check my breasts because it's not a very pleasant topic. But when I was 19, I was stupid and I did breast implants and it was horrible. That's the biggest thing I do regret because I did have complications on the left side and it's actually very near and also going through this side, and I'm scared that maybe something is not, at the right place and where it should be, or something happened. You don't see it, but something always can go wrong after seeing the horrible story from Bella and Gigi Hadid's mother, where this thing, exploded in her body, and they didn't see it for years, and they thought, she's having just Lyme disease and these kind of things. So that's why I always live with this a little bit of fear that something happens, and I don't want to have operations and these kind of things. But when I was 19, I was stupid. So that's a very big issue I still have in my back of my head or every time, and I do have to check them. Maybe there is something wrong, but actually, yeah. My vitamins, everything looks perfect besides, which is a little bit concerning. My iron was very low. We did fix that with the infusion because that was not normal for me, that it's this low. And my K1 and my K2 is extremely low, which is also very strange because I do eat weekly organ meats and I do the right things that doctors are, our carnivore doctors also tell us to do on carnivore, especially when it comes to the vitamins and these kind of things. But my body seems not to absorb iron and K2, and for me that's an indicator, knowing also and talking to my doctor friends, that something is not working like it should. So this is why we are searching for the problem, because this pain I have here is extreme. And usually also Dr. Berg, it was saying that it can be gallstones, but it seems it's not. It can be also because of you eating a lot of sugar and carbs and go keto and these kind of things. But it should get better since I'm now 52 days. Of course it takes time, but it should be a little bit better and not worse, and it's getting worse. So I do have the feeling that something's just going very wrong, and it's just not, we didn't find what's causing the problems in the first place. So that's why we really need to figure this one out. And I do have a very high B3. It can be in sardines, it can be in fish and these kind of things, and they can cause a lot of problems that I do have sometimes also with my skin and these kind of things. So which is also very interesting, my very low K2 is also a little bit triggering me that I want to eat some specific stuff that do have vitamin K in it. That's very interesting because your body is telling you that when you miss something and it's something wrong. So actually every time I had something, my body knew it, you know what I mean? And then I saw it after at my results from the doctors. And that's what's very interesting. If you start to listen to your body, it's showing you what you're actually missing and what's the problem in the first place. So me knowing that something's very wrong and something is not where it should supposed to be, and something's just going off and you cannot see it from the outside, you cannot feel it, but I can feel it, and that's the problem. If somebody presses, it's jumping. There's something jumping, and my internist, she said, yeah, that can be, that's normal, but it's not, because this is causing me pain. So it's not normal. It's normal when you have that and you don't have pain. But if it's so painful that you are a 8 and a 9 of a scale of 10 sometimes and going in waves, then there is something very, very wrong. And yeah, so that's why I'm fighting now again and again and again with finding the right people to give me the right diagnosis, and so I know what to do in the end, because just doing carnivore is not gonna heal everything you have to go and figure things out, and sometimes you need some additional help. And when I have my seizures and these kind of episodes of MS, I don't know the English word for it, cortisone is the one thing that only helps with this. So that really helps me, and I have to go to the hospital to take them. So I do appreciate our medical resources we have, but I also have a lot of complication and side effects that MS meds that I did take, I stopped, and now I'm feeling amazing besides this thing, but this is additional to everything else. But my doctor next Friday wants me to get on more higher meds, which are the highest, because I'm very risk again to go in a wheelchair because I'm a high risk patient. And I was already there. So yeah, for me, this is a life or, not that, yeah, but I can actually, I can die. That's what she said. So yeah, great, because my lungs can just stop breathing. I it's also the problem that everything that's going on in your body, I cannot explain it in English very well, but you can stop breathing, and you have then to have tubes and all this crap. So yeah, that's not what we want to have. So I have to make a decision. Should I take meds that maybe make me more sick like it did now, and even worse, and have more risks of tumors and cancer and all these things additionally to everything else? Or do I, try to and put my whole faith into carnivore, changing my life this way with sport and food and these kind of things, and hope for the best? So I am going the second way. I am putting my faith into my journey. So and I know that I'm getting into risk, having all these things. But yes, that's a little bit of the issue. I'm struggling right now, and something's just wrong with my stomach, and I can feel it. And that's so bad if you know it. The same thing was with MS. I was diagnosed with 100 different things, 100 different autoimmune diseases. And in the end, it was my own thing that I went to doctors and told them, test this, I'm gonna pay this shit. And so, no, why? It's not that. I said, test it. And then suddenly my blood work showed, oh my God, it is that, and it is this, and the liquor, and all this things. So sometimes you have to be so patient and, in their faces sometimes with things you need. And that's why I know I have to fight this out again. But yeah, we want to focus on the good things, like, look at this, it's the best thing. Sleeping Beauty. And my new couch. You want to see my new couch? I'm so happy. It's the first piece of furniture I bought actually for a long time, because I used to move a lot, and I feel like I'm settling down, and the whole thing also with carnivore feels like a little bit of settling down and enjoying just this beautiful, okay, I don't know if you can see it, but can you see the cherry tree from my neighbors? It's so pretty, and it's so, it looks like in Japan, and it just gives me a piece of calm freedom. And we're gonna focus on the good things and the baby steps and the amazing things that are happening. So I'm happy to see you tomorrow, and let me know if you have some news for me and some interesting development in your stories, even the good and the bad. And hopefully you're feeling fine and good, and yeah, enjoy hopefully a nice sunny day. I don't know how your country looks like right now, but I hope you have a little bit more sun and can enjoy it. So see you tomorrow, and happy Ladies' Day. I think it's Women's Day, Ladies' Day, something like that. A friend just called me that they're having, cheap things to buy. So I think I'm gonna maybe shopping today or something. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye.